Hi and welcome to another video from me, Crusade DBG. We are just logging into Lost Crusade because it is PvP time with the Void Supremacy. Let's see how we go. We're moments away. Literally 2 minutes away. I'm just going to start my buffs and join us to see how we get on. Can we get another win? Hi all, we're in that. We are in starting the Void Supremacy. So, Void Supremacy done. You're wondering why it cut off short? I don't know what happened. The video said it saved fine, and then this is what I got. So, the last 15 minutes or so you missed, which was probably the most exciting. So let's give a round of what actually happened. And then come up with my own personal grudge with a player. I've never had this before, but basically I've been called out. But so Void Supremacy, you saw, what was the player's name? Can't remember now. The level 40 John Wick. Let's see if he's on the rankings actually, because he was really high up, wasn't he? Personal power rankings. This is on our server, which all sectors. It was the #1 player on the game. That's who we played. What I would have loved to have seen is basically we super rallied him, smashed him. A lot of his troops are out, but he seemed to be suiciding all over the place. Maybe overconfidence. I don't know what happened. But yeah, #1 player in the server. And we beat them. Ranking wise, I still got the messages, I think. No, I haven't. So I came 5th. Which I thought was really good. Did a couple of cheap shots on the people who didn't have any armies left, just to get my points up in the final phases. But the majority of it in the end was like these rallies that were done by Bob. Yeah, Bobba, Fen. They were super rallying all the time. And what I mean by super rallying is the people with the max builds. So Bob, at level 40, he's got level 40 of the was it? There we go. Navigator's quarters, which, if we looked on details, allows you to basically. I mean, I'm only at 35, 27. Sorry. So the highest I can get is at 35 in my current build. So it means a rally limit of 50,000, which is great, and players at 16. Brilliant stuff. And another number of players stays the same, but the number of troops that can come in is 62,000. You know, there's a lot there, and that is basically what happened. Is we just basically managed to join up, do a 1 minute quick rally, hit the big players quickly, and that's all we did. And it was basically attrition at the end, and it became an easy victory. But at the start, it could so easily have turned the other way. And that's the thing about Void Supremacy I really like. But I want to talk about a grudge. I think someone's got a grudge against me, which makes me have a grudge against them. And to be fair, in the last PvP, they proper defended beautifully their alliance members and managed to do speed ups and hits and get their troops to where I was hitting. And I got caught short a couple of times, and I lost like 8,000 T8 Primus. Which was massive for me because I only just got most of those because I did a speed boost on the Breach Storm as well to get more troops to get my score higher up. So he was amazing. But I've been hitting people, inactive people, and when I define by inactive is people that have no troops. If you have no troops, in theory you're fair game to get hit. And as you can see in our map where we are, we've got quite a few people, you know. We've got Sweet Pea there, we got Joe down here, and we got a couple others. Fairly, you've played the game quite a lot as well. And we've got Tats as well. We used to play, and we used to chat with Tats somewhere around here. Yeah, Tats V3. He's level 32. If he stayed in the game, you know, he played really well. I really got on with him. But what happened is I've been venturing out, finding these more inactive peoples and hitting. And some of them are in other people's territories, granted, but these can be randomly put. If you kill someone and they have no building integrity left, they warp jump out to somewhere randomly again. Now, I believe that you don't own ownership of inactives. If you build another account, a bit loud that sound, isn't it? If you build another account, and you know, for example, I make another alliance with another account using Gmail, it's quite easily done, and I call Devil's Farms, for example. And if people hit them, they're directly knowing that they're hitting me. So that's an act of war in that sense. But these inactives, they're no ones. And I've been hitting relatively some people. And they're all rounds. They have quite a lot of saves. Some of them really old and they've jumped. But like these, you've got Pesca there. We've got up here is quite a lot. You've got Reg, Gunnel, CM Boxer. Yeah, loads of people use different names, obviously. You know, Major Dump, Flesh Terror, something actually 40k based to end on there. I've been hitting these, but as you can see, they're in Meg territory. Now, the leader Meg, again, granted, he messaged me before and said to watch my hits on him because he didn't want him to jump away. That's fine. I'm not going to be that guy that keeps hitting and zeros them so they jump out of their territory. That would be a bit harsh. But territory is temporary. Like, if we destroyed the headquarters, for example, the territory would go. Destroy all the ports. That's what territory is. Territory is very temporary. The spaceports, platforms, and things like that. All of that's temporary. The accounts are not theirs. No, they said don't hit anymore, and I thought, okay, why is this? Why are they telling me? So, basically, I said that random accounts put in place, as you can see. Please leave our farms alone. Now, what I define as farms, they aren't farms. They're not your accounts. They're people who do no longer play. They're not farm accounts. You're farming them, but they're not farm accounts. I said they're in our domain. I said domain's temporary. Laid off. I said they're random accounts, putting all over the place. They're fair game to anyone. Yeah, they aren't random accounts. Actually, you don't know that. Just farm somewhere else, please. A little bit passive aggressive, but okay. Gorechild on the other hand, and like I said, I give credit Gorechild when I attacked Meg on the last PvP, when I picked off people that didn't shield up. He did some great defense for his alliance and really caught me short-footed in some of them as well, and so fair play. And he's got a good level on him as well. He basically just said, when you hit our farms, not even saying hi. Let's say hi first, be polite. When you hit our farms, again, they're not your farms. Within our territory, you intentionally provoke us. Question mark. Oh, I'm not. If you feel provoked, that's your prerogative. I couldn't really care less. We can count them as farm again. I said that. And you're just being a. There we go. Calling me out, calling me a twat. There we go. It's right there. Then you're the only person who does this. Actually, that's not true. I've seen it. People hit them all the time, and people hit people in our territory as well. And I believe they're fair play. What I would say is it's not fair play to zero them so they jump away. That's probably not game, but it could happen to these people. But anyway, calling me saying I have a bit more respect. Check our videos out. There's nothing more respectful than I have to any player at all. But hey, Gorechild, you've got a weapon of bloods, so you're probably not the most. What do I say? Was Algrom the smartest Primarch, or was he just a weapon? Don't get me wrong, an amazing weapon. You're probably not the smartest Primarch. If you follow that Acorn theme of his name, And Khan, let's be honest, he hits his own players just because he's got the weapon. So that's my grudge. Hey, we'll see what happens, Gorchal, but fair play. I'm going to be respectful, and I'm not going to call you out. Well, I'm calling you out, but not calling you a name. And I genuinely believe that any account that hasn't got any troops in place is fair to hit. And also, what is dropped as well. We've got loads of rallies going on to kill things, but that's because we got fleets at level 9. Look how these 28 million power. Get some good drops though. But 28 million power. Can you solo them? Interesting. Let me know in the comments. What do you think about my situation? Am I being that person? Or am I doing it politely? I don't know. It's always good to get some feedback. Is anyone just fair game? On your servers, do you have this agreement that you don't hit anyone outside PvP? Unless formally agreed with your marshals, because we do on our server, or tend to do. So let's see what happens. Please comment, subscribe. Sorry about the video just going off on one. I don't know what happened there, but it was a really good game. And let's be honest, #1 player in the game. I can't even get over those rankings. They are ridiculous, aren't they? Look at that. 200 million power, and there's me sitting not even at 20. And we ain't got anyone that high at all on our server. On our server we do, because we have server 3. Where are you? Legend, I know you're there. There you go. You're 11th. That's the best we got. Still, it's 120 million, 200 million. That is such a massive jump. What is going on? Kill ranking 2 as well. Be wondering who's on his server that's better. And player level 62. That is massive compared to what I've seen. And server 26. That's a relatively new server compared to some of the old servers. Is it just advantages that you're getting all these new players to hit? I don't know. But let us know in the comments. What do you think about it? How's your void going? Tell me what I've done in this. Is the situation good that I'm in? Could it cause problems? I don't know. Do I need to bubble up? Let me know. What do you think? Hope you enjoyed it, and I really hope that your void supremacies went well. What would you like changed? I know there is some discrepancies there, and there is going to be a video coming soon, and we're going to have a little bit of learning and a little bit of storytelling and questions, because who doesn't want to win 20 a part of 2 million crystal? If no one else can do that, play at all, and just let me have the 2 million, I'll be very grateful. We'll see what happens. 19 minutes until we start that off. I'm going to do a video tomorrow on that, hopefully, or at least the next day. See what happens. I'll have a read of what it actually is, but I think you got to answer basically 35 questions. Yeah, 35 questions, and whoever gets 35 questions in the whole game gets an equal share of the crystals. All players who correctly answer more than 35. So there is going to be more than 35, so it gives you that chance to answer them. I want to get 100% because I know it's going to be lore questions, which I should be pretty good at, and in-game questions. That's probably where I'll drop, to be honest. But we'll see what happens. Players can answer 10 questions at most per day. So we're going to see what happens. But it seems to run over... Well, I've got it in 4 days. So I definitely need to answer some of the questions tomorrow, because I don't want to miss out on those 10 questions to get as high as I can. But let me know how everything's going. Please like, subscribe, all of that jazz. And wherever you are, stay safe and happy hobbying.